Just driving a new Bronco, starting it up.
Happy Saturday, everybody. My name is Melvin Abreu. I am the dealer principal and general manager over at Ford of Brantford, which is where we are right now. Just wanted a quick thing. We are open 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the service department. We have Mach-E's in stock. We just had our first Bronco, big Bronco in stock. It just came in. We have Bronco Sport for test drive, as well as any other Ford that you like to test drive is here. We recently started acquiring luxury and rare vehicles like an M3 and M5 BMW. Performance vehicles are going to be coming in. So anything you need when it comes to automobiles, just call us or visit FordofBrantford.com.
The engine.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. So this is the V6.
Yes.
Oh, okay, we got a V6.
This one does have the 2.7.
This is what I'm gonna be getting, the 2.7. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, regardless of what engine choice you have, they're both peppy, and definitely 2.7 feels amazing on the road.
Yeah.
Again, definitely have enough power for whatever you need it for. Highway merging.
See those
no
turbos? See those turbos right there? That's what I'm looking for.
Yep, Garrett turbos.
So twin turbo.
I believe so, yes.
And I think this one makes 400 torque. I know.
Yes.
I know that one.
Yep. So that's the biggest improvement over the 2.7 is to see the amount of torque you get with the, or the 2.3. Biggest improvement over 2.3 is the amount of torque you get.
Yeah.
In the 2.7.
Yep.
So like I said, you'll definitely feel it on the road, and also when you're off the road.
And this is the standard bumper that
Yes.
I would be getting. And
Yep.
I don't have fog lamps, or will it come with fog lamps?
So on your trim, I'll have to double check.
Okay.
And then you would just connect all the power right here for your windows and everything. So yeah, just take some basic hand tools, just disconnect all the electricals, and then you're able to remove the door off and no problem. And you'll notice throughout the vehicle, there's not a single Ford logo anywhere, and they want to make sure that people know that the Bronco is going to be its own brand.
Okay.
So they really want to hammer fact to home that the Bronco's back. It's available in the regular Bronco and the Bronco Sport. So Ford's definitely planning to have it be its own brand inside the company. I've heard that even they're going as far as just setting up Bronco specific dealerships. So basically, like a dealership can reach out to Ford and say, yes, I want to have, it'll basically be like its own wing of a dealership where it'll just be Broncos.
Okay.
And they can reach out to Ford and say, yes, I want to add on Bronco specific dealership section, and they'll coordinate with you.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. You don't see any. So you see the Bronco sign.
Yep.
And the wheel, the outer banks.
Yep. The trim level.
Yep. And Bronco in the front.
Yep.
And these are the signature LED lights. So these are upgrade.
Yes. Yep. So these
this,
are the upgrades.
the difference is this is an LED.
Exactly. So this will light up, and then the outer circle will light up as well for your daytime running light. And each Bronco is different when it comes to the color of the lettering and the grille. For example, the Outer Banks here has the black grille with the white lettering, and each trim's going to be a little bit different to help differentiate it from each trim level.
And these tires look more streetable than those. These
yes.
The ones on the Black Diamond are more off-road.
They're a little chunkier, a little bit more off-road, yeah. And like I mentioned, the Outer Banks is a little bit more luxurious of a trim. It's meant more for on-road, weekend cruising, things like that. It can still go off-road. All Broncos have been extensively tested in off-road conditions, trails, rocks, rock crawls, things like that. So they're definitely all capable. But like I said, the Outer Banks is a little bit more comfortable on normal roads, a little bit smoother drive because it doesn't have as chunky off-road tires on it. But you can definitely still take this out for a weekend, go out into the woods, and still have a good time, and then just drive back home in comfort.
Okay, and this is a 12-inch screen.
Yes. Yeah, this has the higher equipment package, so you do get upgraded to the 12-inch screen. And regardless of the screen size, all the Broncos will come with Sync 4, which is Ford's newest infotainment system, twice as fast as the Sync 3 system. And they definitely redesigned it a little bit in terms of the interface, but still user-friendly, still super intuitive to use, and you'll be able to learn it like in no time whatsoever.
Okay, and what color is this? Brown.
So I believe they call this
very soft leather.
Yeah, I believe it. I'll have to double check, but I believe it might be either mocha or Java.
Yeah.
And then yeah, you have the nice two-tone black and brown.
And it has the blue stitching, which is a nice
blue
little
stitching,
touch.
which nice accent stitching, and also coordinates with a few other blue on the grab handles here, on the controls for the vents. So those are both in blue as well.
All the way.
Exactly, the pop.
That's nice.
And on the grab handle on the other side as well, you got that blue. So they definitely
it definitely pops.
Yeah, exactly. It makes it pop, gives it a nice color selection.
And these rails, I don't know if I didn't add it on the footstools on mine, but that's a nice touch, especially you have a young son, so to hop in.
Like I said, each Bronco trim's a little different. These come, I believe, as standard on an Outer Banks trim. Okay. And then on other trims, you have the option of getting similar step bars. Like I mentioned, for the Black Diamond, it comes standard with the rock rails along the side here.
Yeah.
So instead of having the step bar, you can have the rock rails if you're looking to do a little bit more off-roading to help protect everything along the side here.
And this has a little less room in the back, right?
Yep.
How is it?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's got to just unlock. One second.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, so a little less room back here, but you still have enough room to, at the very least, put the top panels for your roof, so you can. So like I mentioned before, on the two-door, it's a three-piece hardtop. Yeah. So you have the two sections over the front driver and passenger, and then the third section is going to be this big piece here that goes over the second row. So what you can do is you can remove the top pieces. And then you can also remove the third piece as well and leave it in your garage or at your house, and you can store the top front two panels back here, and you'll have all the straps you need to secure everything. So as you can see here, you have your tie down hooks for the panel bags, and then under here is going to be the jack if you need to move a wheel and replace it with the spare. Okay. So you have all you need there to do a little roadside maintenance. And same thing as before, you have the nice all-weather mat, keep everything nice and clean back here, and you can remove this and hose it down, no problem.
Oh, nice. And it has an outlet here.
Yep. So you have an outlet there. So if
are these easy to push back or?
Pretty easy, yeah. So all you need to do is just
pull. Okay,
pull
pretty
that,
standard.
and then they'll fold down easy. Yep.
Okay.
So if you need a little bit additional cargo room, you can fold those down, no problem.
Eric's driving a new Bronco, starting it up. So this is the 12-inch screen. This is the upgrade. Standard comes with an 8. I have the 8. Feels very comfortable with these leathers. The leathers feel really soft and good quality. Has dual zone climate, and this is where you control all your 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive high, 4-wheel drive high, 4-wheel drive low, and the window switches are here. First time I ever drove a car with the doors off, so That's new to me. 120 on the dash. My other car says 220 on the dash, so that's a little different. Oh, it sounds so quiet. Very quiet. More than I would think, you know, especially being the bigger motor.
Yeah, especially with the EcoBoost engines, Ford has always prided itself on the fact that the engines are super, you know, not only economical with the turbos, you get decent power with some equally impressive fuel economy, but it's also exactly what they're super quiet, especially on a vehicle like this.
What is that?
Smooth. I would imagine the other one wouldn't be as smooth with the off-road tires.
It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit rougher with the off-road, but even I would say overall, from everything I've seen and read online, regardless of what type of tire you have on it, it's definitely rides smoother than the Wrangler, which is a big thing.
Okay.
Wranglers, you know, for all the love they have and all the, you know, the ownership loyalty, they do. I always felt that they ride super rough on the roads. I've never been in a Wrangler that I've described as comfortable.
Yeah.
But the Bronco, that was one of the main things Ford focused on when developing it. Like they wanted to have not only the maximum off-road performance, but they also want to make sure that when you're driving at home, after you are on the off-road, it's going to be nice and comfortable for you.
Yeah.
It rides smooth. It doesn't bump, you know, jar over bumps like a Wrangler does. So they definitely made sure that they did not only a lot of off-road testing, but on-road as well to ensure that smoothness.
Definitely more smooth than the Wranglers. I drove a Wrangler before. It's a rough ride, especially the older model.
Yes.
Has a nice little pep. I'm barely touching the gas, and it just goes.
Yeah.
So these are the locker modes?
Yeah, so that's going to be to lock your rear diff. That's going to disengage your sway bar, and that'll turn off your traction control.
Brakes feel good. It feels smooth, like it's like driving a modern car.
No, absolutely.
And it has the Bluetooth?
Yep, so that'll be for your voice command.
Okay.
And your Bluetooth, yep.
Does it have different, so what mode are we in now? I don't know how to, I know it has different modes.
So right now it's normal mode.
Okay.
Normal mode is fine for, you know, 99.9% of the driving you do. So each mode, basically, it depends on the weather condition and the road condition. So each of the modes, the drive modes, which they call Bronco build modes, as a little homage to when they were first designing the original Bronco back in the 60s. It was known as Project GOAT for a time, which stood for goes over any type of terrain.
Okay.
So the drive modes down here are activated by this thing. So
Okay.
you have your normal mode, for example.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You have eco mode, which you can use for the most fuel efficiency.
Yeah.
You have sport mode, which if you want to drive a little bit more sporty.
Yeah. Feels pretty good.
Yep.
The parking lot where we could test like the turning on it, the turning radius.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
this is riding on it. Oh, what a
So you can either turn in here, for example, right?
Okay.
That's a little motorcycle. Little motorcycle. He's waiting on it. And that watch there is not on.
I just want to check the turning radius. Sometimes with trucks is different.
Yeah. Each one is a little bit different.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's tight.
This is a great turning radius. I could make a full circle. This is better than some smaller cars. Turning radius is very. That's nice. That's really nice.
Absolutely.
wish it could tow more, but I get it. It's a small frame.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. It has the pitch over here.
Yep.
Pitch and roll.
Yep. Pitch and roll.
Yeah, I can see when I'm going up a hill, it'll show the degrees. Now we're at 1 degree.
Yep.
Pitch. Definitely has that Jeep feel. Like it's a modern Jeep feel. Like but way more. You know, it's a very smooth.
Exactly. Yeah. You still get that similar Wrangler feel, but it's more refined.
Yeah.
It definitely is more refined than a Wrangler.
I think this is a home run, right?
Like I said, everything I've seen, we all had a chance to drive when this first came in, and we're all impressed.
Yeah.
I think Ford definitely has got a home run here.
Oh wow, that's pretty nice.
Yep. So this one, since it has a higher package, does come with the 360-degree camera.
Yeah.
So not only do you have the camera in the rear, you have a camera in the front.
Wow.
And then there'll be 2 cameras underneath here to give you a nice 360-degree view of your surroundings.
Wow. That is awesome. Yeah, that camera is crystal clear.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for the basic one, I won't. It won't be as clear. It won't have this screen, but would it have this?
Yes.
The backup cam.
Yeah. You have the backup camera standard, no matter what trim level you get. Yeah. So at the very least, you'll have this image, and it'll be just as clear as on this screen here. The rear camera view picture quality has always been great in these.
Okay. Oh, this is excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. Give you a little taste of what's to come.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited.
Yep.
Oops.